Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Carol Robert. Um, if you are new, kindly subscribe. If you're coming back, you're very much welcome. Thank you for staying. Today we have an amazing guest. I'll let him introduce himself and tell us about his topic, what he's going to talk about today. Yes, he has all the time in the world. So enjoy guys. Don't forget to comment, to like and to share. Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you so much, Wifey. Guys, I'm more than happy to be here. I'm more than glad. It's been a second. It's been a minute for me to be here actually, and I don't take it for granted. Thank you for always supporting. Thank you for always watching the videos. Congratulations to yourselves. So today I wanted us to talk about how to be better entrepreneurs. As an entrepreneur myself, I have a background in communication and PR services, and today I just thought it wise for us to talk about some of these things, where some of us young people miss some of these opportunities, and we can learn and educate one another, so that we don't repeat the same mistakes over and over and over and over and over. Yeah. So before I begin, um, one thing I'd like us to talk about, or one thing I'd like us to see, is that to any creative or to any entrepreneur or to any person who is in business, number one, I'd like you to understand that your business is not a small business. We call them small business, we call them SMEs, but with the right tools, you can grow that business from whatever it is into being a bigger business. Are we together? Any business you see out there, any big business, any bigger brand, they began somewhere. Okay? If you follow them closely, you'll discover they began somewhere. Okay? So I have 5 points. Um, let's dive in. So the first point that I want us to look at today is branding and packaging. Are we together? Branding and packaging. So what exactly is branding and what exactly is packaging? Number one, again, as an entrepreneur, you are your biggest brand ambassador. Okay? So in that small biashara, in that creative thing that you're doing, you are your biggest brand ambassador. Before other people come in, before you pay for the ads, before you ask for people to support you, number one, you're your biggest brand ambassador. So what does this mean? It means when I come out of the house in the morning, the people that I meet, I have to let them know that I have a business. I have to talk about my business. I have to introduce the business to them. I have to make sure that I'm making phone calls. I have to make sure that I'm trying as much as possible for as many people out there to know that I run this business. Are we together? So branding basically is just the face, giving the business a face. All right, giving the business a face. I see most of us doing the business online, but your business doesn't have a face. Let's say you're selling shoes, and on the WhatsApp group icon you put a shoe, which is nice. But every business at some point needs a face, and you need to be the face of your business. Are we together? It's a mistake most of us do, and that's why you even see brands hire commercial models, so that the commercial models or even brand ambassadors, so that these people can give the business a face. So, what branding does? Branding helps you give the business an identity, give the business a face. All right. So after branding, then we go to packaging. So what is packaging? Packaging is how I've done a logo, right? Um, I have um, I have a great design, right? My social medias are working fine, yes. But now I need to package myself and look like I represent a business that is doing good. So packaging also entails grooming, it entails presentation, it entails how I carry out myself when I go out to do business or when I'm conducting business with whoever I'm conducting business with. Are we together? So also in the part of branding and packaging, we cannot talk about branding and packaging without talking about the vision and the mission for the business. We miss it there as young people, we miss it there as business people, because most of us don't have a proper laid out plan, proper laid out vision for our businesses or our skills. We don't. And I can give an example. For example, There are few young men who got an audience to speak with billionaire Chris Kirubi. Kenyans watching this, you understand who Kirubi was. Kirubi was a billionaire, a very prolific businessman in this country. They got an audience with this guy. And these people missed out on the chance to get a grant from Kirubi. Why? Because of not presenting themselves well, because of not communicating well, because of lack of proper packaging. And I can give on examples and examples of how young people have missed opportunities because of these too small. They look small, but when you're dealing with a big person or when you're dealing with a corporate, those things we like to identify as, or those things we ignore. To them, they see them as something that could affect them in the long run. I don't know if I'm communicating something. So of late also I've been doing the same also for myself, because I also do branding for companies and for individuals. And one thing these brands were asking is, do you have a 5-year plan? Do you have a 10-year plan? Is it workable? Present it to us. Give it to us. We shall go through it. Then we shall give you a feedback. And that is where now you come to discover. As much as I have the vision for the business, and as much as I'm trying to do 1, 2, 3 for the business, you come to discover a 5 to 10 years plan is something I had not thought about it as an individual. So I want to give us this challenge. In that business setup that you're having right now, begin to think 5, 10, or even 15 years from now, so that when you share the plan with someone can find that plan, or someone can desire to buy shares, or someone can desire to partner with you. All right. So number one we've said is branding and packaging. Package yourself well. Brand yourself properly in such a way that you shall attract investors and you shall attract people who will want to do business with you. So point number 2 is visibility, and I'm combining visibility and presentation again. Now you need to be visible. Yes, you've packaged yourself. Yes, you've branded yourself properly now. So where are you visible? Where do we see you? Are we together? So as a business person, the more visibility for your business, it means more business to you. So if I'm running my business online, it means the more numbers I have online, my chances of doing business with people online are much greater. Okay. So for visibility, what do we do? After you've opened your accounts, now you need to come up with creative hashtags. You have to come up with creative ways of posting in ways that will attract traffic to your page. So I see some people doing ads, I see some people doing TikTok videos, but whatever you desire to do in the online space, make sure it is working for you. Why am I saying this? We see bigger brands nowadays paying guys on TikTok to do challenges for them that will promote their brands. So if bigger brands are paying people to do it, and we have all the time, we can also try and do some of these things. The other day I saw someone on TikTok saying they've made more than 2 million, okay, just by advertising and by doing challenges on TikTok for brands. So visibility is very important for a business. Decide. I know some of these things are challenging to us, but you can decide to go about it. You can decide to use the social media space well, and it can work to your benefit. Are we together? Wonderful. So number three is investments. So you won't call yourself a business person, or you won't be doing business if you don't invest. So where do you invest? You have to invest in knowledge. In knowledge, I mean books, I mean in business materials. You need to have a grasp of what is happening around. You need to know what is happening where and when in the business area. Are we together? When I talk about investments in books, as much as you're a business person, at least in a month read one business book per month. That I think will be fair to yourself. Apart from reading one business book, at least attend business seminars and business conferences. I see most of them in our city, for example. I see so many mentorship or business mentorship programs online that some of us I wish could join, because you can learn a thing or two. So I encourage you so much to invest. Also invest in also having a good mentor. Have someone who can work with you, someone you can share, someone you look up to, someone you can go and have coffee, you can visit them at their office, and you just talk about business, financial literacy, investment opportunities that are there. You need these people to help you, so that these people can advise you on what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. It's important to have someone who can talk to you and tell you, you know what, whatever you're doing is right, but when you do it this way, it will work better rather than doing it this other way. All right? Or someone who can just give you, basically, someone who just motivate you to continue doing the business. And if you find someone in the same field of business as you, I think you're a lucky person. And if you know that person, please make a point of going and meeting up with them and just talking to them. All right? That will be very beneficial to you. Then point number 4 is service delivery. Yes, we've done the branding and packaging. Yes, now we are visible. Yes, we've invested. And now the client comes to us. A satisfied client at any given point will come back with their friends and will come back with their family. Are we together? A satisfied client. So how do we ensure a client is satisfied? By giving them a good service, of course, because business is the exchange of money for services. So we ensure that this customer who comes to us, we make sure we give them the top-notch service that we can offer. Then after giving them the top-notch service that we can offer, after a while, there's something that we call after sales follow-up. You can call them after a week or two and ask them, by the way, how is that thing that I sold to you? How is that, how are you doing? How are you faring on? By doing that, in the long run, you're creating a relationship. Businesses work based on relationships. Are we together? So once we work on the relationship, then we are competent. With the time, it brings about trustworthiness. Someone will be able to trust you. If you are dealing with 10,000, slowly this person will begin to deal with 50,000, slowly to 100, up to 1 million, just slowly. Once you're competent and you're reliable, this person slowly will begin to trust you. They'll begin to trust you. They'll begin to trust you. And with time, they'll begin to introduce their friends to you. And before you know it, you'll be that businessman, you'll be that businesswoman who we shall be coming to benchmark in your business. Yeah? So it is important, it is very important that your service delivery is top-notch. So that even as you do these other things, that your attitude towards your business, how you speak about your business, how you present your business, you present it in a proper way, in such a way that your client will not think of going to another place. Because apart from all the things we've talked about, the service part, the way you treat a client, the way you're treated when you go to somebody else's business, you never forget that experience. So when you have a good experience, when people come to your place of business, or when you conduct business and people have a good experience, people will always come back and they will refer their friends, they will refer their families, and slowly by slowly, your business will be doing well. I remember there's a class that we used to be told that one client or one customer is equivalent to 1 million. So that tells you, if you lose this one client, it's like you've lost 1 million clients or customers. And if you gain this one client, it's like you've gained 1 million customers. All right. So I also want to talk about the last point, right? I also want to talk about the last, but before I talk about the last point, so we've said after sales, the first point, branding and packaging. The second point is visibility and presentation. The third point is investments. The fourth point is service delivery. And the fifth point is after sales. I just want to throw a spanner, even as we are almost winding up. The Bible in the book of Proverbs 18:16 says that your gift and talents will create a room before great men. What does this mean? It means that in our walk of life, there are different people who can support us. There are different people who want to do business with us. There are different people just watching what we are doing, and they want to help or they want to invest. But some of us will miss the opportunity. Are we together? Some of us will miss these opportunities because we're incompetent, we're not reliable. Whatever we are saying is not what we do. We don't keep our word. We fail some of our clients because the people that you deal with, I want to guarantee this to you. The people that you deal with, even if you think they don't have the cash, these people know people with the cash. These people know people who do. They know friends who want to invest, and these people can speak a good word out there to their friends about you, and these people will come and help you. So what am I trying to say this day? I'm trying to say that do not despise your humble beginnings, do not despise your business. Speak positively about your business, work out your business, continue working hard, continue giving top-notch services, continue being visible, continue branding and packaging yourself well. Who knows, one of these fine days, your business will do well. All right. So I want to wish you a great day. um, in case you like the video, or in case you want to comment about something, just go down to the comment section and just comment. And if you find this video helpful to you, you can share to 1 or 2 to 3 people. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for coming to this page. Continue subscribing, continue liking, continue to share. In good time, we shall continue uploading more content that I believe you guys will like. Thank you so much and have a blessed day.